our society, there are many things that are difficult to achieve alone. People try a variety of things in a lifetime, but they feel it is not easy.
However, 40 people gather together. As the proverb says, many hands make light work. They could find better solutions and inspire themselves by cooperating each other.
Our Nectar team sees opportunities from relationship of the people. We made positive power of business by making links among people aiming same goals in a local community. Stories about the people for the last 1 year starts now.
First project, Hantan. Sewing factory in Korea had led domestic apparel industry from 1970 to 1980s. However, since 2000, domestic demand was in decline as the increase of overseas outsourcing and global spa brand encroached. Although they had over 20 years experience and skills, they had economic struggles. Therefore, to solve the problem, the sewing company in Seongbuk-gu established the corporation named 봉제야 달려라.
However, they couldn't find the proper solution. Meanwhile, they made Nectar's team in May 2014. Our team discovered their fundamental problem through continuous meetings. The problem was that they still kept the old manufacturing system based on outsourcing. Therefore, when the amount of orders was declining, the owner suffered from the financial problem. So, we proposed two strategies to make profit through in-house production.
First, they made their own brand to ease their high dependence on outsourcing. For this, they needed a new designer in cooperation. We recruited one designer and made our brand Hachida. By making their own brands, they earned about 1.3 million won, and it made higher net revenue than outsourcing. Now, they see possibility and want to extend their business. Since May 2015, they have recruited 6 designers and launched their brand on the online shop.
Second, they started uniform business. This could not be carried out by a company alone because they consist of cutting, needlework, and sewing. So we focused on that there were various companies in cooperation. By connecting each companies, they could do the group business which wasn't able to be accomplished by oneself.
The business beginning in 2015 targeted university students in Seoul because the others of uniform were soaring at the time. We earned about 8 million won till March. Also, it resulted in decrease of revenue for each member. Now, we focus on inconvenience of customer. So, we are going to introduce customizing service. By doing that, we will make new business and see a higher vision.
According to our project, they earned about 10 million won. The number of companies in cooperation increased 10 to 14 in 1 year. They are going to expand the business by recruiting new members.
They have reliable friends and colleagues. They saw the opportunity as they link together. They are moving forward to brighter future.
협동조합을 살리기 위해서 한당과 같이 서로 대화도 많이 해보고 우리가 같이 하면서 브랜드를 같이다 또 준비했고 동행하고자 해서 나가는데 같이 성장해야 된다는 거.
Our second project, Sessa. They are a merchant who steadily watches with your neighbors, friends living. For a long time, he has lived here, seeing changing relationships between people. As merchant, student, and resident drifted apart, many problems began to occur.
Although they lived in the same place, they couldn't understand each other. Merchants began price competition, and it made quality of products worsen. After all, the merchants accused each other of their promotion.
Gradually, the students and residents didn't expect anything from this district, so they began to leave to other districts, and our district was losing its vitality.
Mr. Kim wanted to resolve this problem by improving the atmosphere of the district and improving network between people. But unfortunately, it ended up failed attempt. And then he met Inacta's team in November 2014.
Mr. Kim wanted to improve the district's atmosphere. Above all, we should revise the negative awareness about our district.
주민들이 지역 상가 활성화에 대한 방안에 대해서 계속 연구 중이었던 와중에 세사팀하고 제안을 받고 지역 주민과 상인, 반 학생이 같이 할 수 있는 상권 활성화 방안을 연구하게 되었고요.
First is announce the district name to people and making a brand of it. So we promoted Gokul Road Festival for 5 days in November 2014. We established partnership with neighboring colleagues and displayed work of art, which is figuration of turtles.
Second, we gathered 7 merchants and issued discount coupons to boost consumers' expectation. Above, it reduced consumption about 1.2 million won for 5 days.
Third, we clean up the dirty district. We conducted environment campaign with neighboring universities volunteer club and Southern Mungo office. Third, partnership in local community. Environment of the district has been improved continuously. During last 8 months, we have reduced lots of illegal waste about 300% from 200 kg to 60 kg a day. We announced the district name to more than 5,000 people, made 1.2 million won additional revenue, and changed the recognition as garbage zone to clean place.
Mr. Kim wanted to redeem the trust among merchants. For this, we decided to make a promotion channel so every seller could use it without struggle.
Many sellers were aware that SNS was an effective promotion channel, but they didn't know how to use. Nectar's team built a Facebook page that could encompass the whole stores, about over 400. As offering the information of more stores, viewers were increasing, so the promotion effects were getting bigger.
Currently, this page had about 6,300 fans and totally introduced 50 stores until now. The page posted 2 stores per week, and they have been conveyed 1.1 million people averagely. Also, we will make a website, including individual stores' webpage until September, and it will enable more higher promotional activities of the SN system sustainably, so they could give information more effectively and also resolve the consuming competition among merchants.
Mr. Kim wanted to lead voluntarily participation in local community. For this, we did community mapping named Gokul Road Byonjongre. That was concerning problem each other. As proceeding this program, we established stores and district information together.
Using that, we made district map named Gokul Road 7지도. This map was installed near university's main gate, and it made synergy with the SNS. Nowadays, the map has transmitted information at least 800 people per day.
Mr. Kim dreamed about sustainable community 함께하는 거북골. This quarter, we proceed event with 7 owners and several residents. It has been never tried before. Since last November, we are elected to Myongji supporting program as 서대문구. 함께하는 거북골 will be able to run the stable and steady events more often.
네, 마을 공동체가 형성이 되고 관계망이 형성이 되고 거기에서 내부 거래가 활성화되다 보면 그런 어떤 자본들이 들어와도 어느 정도 여기서 사람들이 살아갈 수 있는 바탕이 되고 먹고 사는 문제가 어느 정도는 보장이 될 거다.
Through our project, he saw coexistence without competition. He saw rivalry village on participating each other. Going one step, he wants to make more concrete community. Finally, his life is gonna be more and more enterprising.
Our last project, Umtu. Education is the key solution to solve social issues. Here are a few social workers who have worked in local middle school. They dedicated their life to make change of isolated teenager.
but they face negative situations such as declining budget, lack of manpower, and short-term contract. In addition, students said that education was meaningless and such a waste of time. They gradually became exhausted.
But they couldn't give up. They desired to change the negative attitude of students. When they were trying to find a solution, they met Team Inactus in December 2011.
Our team established 해드림교육 복지협의회 to solve this problem. We had to improve entire conditions to induce change of students.
First, we made a budget cloud for securing an effective budget. Previously, social workers offered programs for 18 hours a year using only 1 million won. It was not enough to let changes of students.
Inactus team thought that if we gathered each school budget, we could decline operational costs and proceed annual program. And we carried forward cooperation with 인평청소년 수련관. So we are offered about 7 million won support annually. Through this process, 해드림교육복지협의회 gathered the budget about 1,002 million won.
청소년 기반, 그다음에 교사, 그리고 대학생, 저희와 같은 청소년사와 함께 만들어가는 이 새로운 패러다임의 프로그램은 전통적인 어떤 프로그램보다도 성공적으로 이 프로그램을 할 수 있었던 또 하나의 원동력 중 하나가 우리의 헌신적인 노력이 있지 않았나 생각을 합니다.
As a result, we operated 8 months of uniform curriculum. So we could increase each school's education programs averagely to 133 hours, and this is 738% increases than before.
Second, we found volunteers to ease the shortage of educational manpower. With limited budget, we couldn't find educators who could conduct long-term programs. Our team dealt with problems by participating in education for 3 years.
In 2015, we recruited 23 university students in the local community to secure sustainability, and we made partnership with Mapo Child Center. It made the quality of practical education enhanced. Through participation of 23 students and 1 institution, we created more than 1,200 volunteer hours in the local community.
Third, we instituted a program that could give a sense of achievement to isolate teenagers. Social workers thought that students had to experience achievement in order to revise their pessimistic attitude. Inactus team organized curriculum based on economic theory. It planned students to practice business and accomplish their goals. In this curriculum, by using 1.5 million won support, they could sell them in school and local market.
As a result, we earned about 2 million won. Students made money for the first time in their life. Students achieved the goal and gained confidence by themselves. We solved budget and manpower problem and induced students to feel accomplishment. The changes of students affected people's life positively.
By our project, people's employment circumstance is improving. From an year-end assessment meeting among social workers, they got a good evaluation. They extended the contract for 3 years and assigned their own classroom. As built and participated in 해드림협의회, they promote educational welfare for students and improve their career too.
Now, they are focusing on stability after Inactus team exits the project. People who have the same aims achieve their goals by cooperating with Inactus team for 4 years. They have confidence because they saw bright future in students' mind. As with people who have same aims, they will volunteer in as 해드림협의회.
선생님들 그리고 해드림을 하고 있는 그 남자 선생님들이 모여서 이렇게 늘 회의를 하고 격려도 하면서 그 모습으로 이렇게 결과로 보여져서 참 너무 스스로 잘하고 있어 이런 거 있잖아요. 잘했네 이런 거.
Our team fundraised totally about 50 million won during this last year.
Economically, we made 10 job opportunities and 27 million won of sales.
socially created 100 education time, 1,500 hours of volunteering, and 2 million on donation.
Environmentally, we reduced the volume of waste about 5 tons.
So, we changed it. 260 people sleep and affected 70,000 people. We saw someone who had been eager to solve problems.
Someone earned less money compared to their skills.
Someone experienced that labor for living.
Someone saw that teenagers lose their dream.
They strive by themselves, and they were trying to overcome. They pressed their head. We linked them with us, and another people.
Someone has his own brand and rose in his right time.
Someone organized his community for the first time.
Someone saw students getting rich to their dream.
They are not alone.
Close to them, there is someone walking with them. They link together, and they will make a better tomorrow. Doing together, make it possible. We are Inactors.
꿈틀에서
시작할게요. 하시면 돼요.
꿈틀에서 대학생 교육봉사 하고 있는데 대학생 교육봉사 기업에서 하는 또 정부 지원을 받아서 하는 요즘은 단기간 그게 많은 것 같습니다. 그래서 저는 궁금한 게 여기서 그냥 여기 짧게 나와 있어서 어떻게 개설을 하는지 모르겠는데 장기간 하는 것도 있는지 일단 이번에 서울에서만 만들어서 일단
제가 답변드리겠습니다. 일단 저희가 모집하는 대학생 교육봉사는 1년간으로 운영되고 있거든요. 그 이유는 학생들이 갖고 있는 현재 일반적인 태도에서 긍정적인 변화를 이끌어내기 위해서는 일단 학생과 교육자와의 지속적인 교류가 필요하다고 생각했습니다. 그래서 저희는 대학생 교육봉사자들을 모집해서 1년간 함께 학생들과 교류하는 그런 방식으로 교육봉사를 운영하고 있습니다. 그리고 지역 같은 경우는 현재 저희 지역사회에 있는 마포구, 경부, 서대문구에 있는 대학교 학생들을 모집해서 교육봉사를 진행하고 있습니다.
네, 발표 잘 들었습니다. 되게 규모가 크고 성과가 많은 것 같은데 새싹 프로젝트와 꿈틀 프로젝트에서 대상자라고 밝히신 분들이 어떤 구체적인 역할을 했었는지 가장 짧게 말씀해 주시겠습니다.
새싹 프로젝트의 대상자는 여기 나와 있듯이 김창민 사장님이라는 사장님이신데요. 그분 같은 경우에는 현재 지금 오래 살고 계신 그 지역에서 그 내에서 굉장히 넓은 네트워크를 가지고 계세요. 그래서 일단 우선적으로 여러 가지 이런저런 활동들을 하시면서 뭔가 그런 여기 나왔듯이 서대문구에서 우리마을 지원 사업에서 당선이 된 것도 그분이 굉장히 많은 아이디어를 가지고 우리와 함께 대학생과 지역 주민과 함께 할 수 있는 프로젝트 기획을 해보자라고 해서 그분의 아이디어를 시작을 하게 되었고 또 그분이 이렇게 여러 가지 지원서라든지 사업 계획서를 작성을 해보셨기 때문에 저희가 많은 도움을 드리지 않아도 그냥 함께 아이디어를 기획을 해서 작성을 해서 당선될 수 있는 그런 결과를 보게 되었습니다.
저희 꿈틀 프로젝트 대상자 역할 말씀드리겠습니다. 저희 대상자들은 서울 서부 지역에 있는 5개 중학교의 사회복지사분인데요. 이분들은 이미 사회복지사 1급 자격증을 갖고 계신 사회복지 프로그램에 대한 행정적인 능력을 갖고 계신 분입니다. 그리고 저희가 해드린 교육복지협의라는 이 협의회를 운영할 때 그분들의 행정적인 도움을 통해서 이 프로그램이 1년간 어떤 식으로 진행되는지 그분들이 전체적인 예산서와 그리고 프로그램 운영 계획서를 그분들이 전반적으로 계획을 하고 그분들이 진행하고 계십니다.
추가적으로 답변을 드리자면 저는 꿈틀 프로젝트 이전의 이름이 헤드링 프로젝트였습니다. 헤드링 프로젝트는 대상자가 청소년으로 두고 진행을 하였는데 2015년 들어서 저희가 대상자를 지역사회 전문가, 사회복지사로 변경했습니다. 그 이유는 저희가 처음 프로젝트를 시작한 게 2011년인데 그때 지역사회 전문가분들의 요청을 받고 시작하게 되었습니다. 저희는 이제 그때 이제 크라이테리온에 맞춰서 청소년들을 대상으로 했지만 이제 그 크라이테리온이 전반적으로 좀 수정이 되면서 지역사회 전문가를 대상자로 삼아서 더욱더 프로젝트를 발전시켜 나가고 있습니다.
말씀드린 것처럼 그 협동조합 공제하려면 2014년 6월쯤에 이미 설립되어 있던 협동조합이었고요. 당장 일감량이나 수익난에 극복해보자고 공동에 계신 회원님들께서 이 사업을 만드셨는데 굉장히 오랜 기간 동안 아웃소싱이나 운동을 해주셔서 어떤 사업 아이템을 개발하고 그 당장에 어떻게 그가 수익을 낼 수 있는지에 대해서 그런 생각들이 주제에 계신 분이 가장 일단 모임 형식의 협동조합이었습니다. 근데 커스터머들을 만나서 저희가 협동조합의 특성을 살린 단체적 사업이나 그분들의 니즈가 자신들이 주체적인 일을 하고 싶다는 걸 생각을 하셔서 자체 브랜드를 만들 수 있도록 지금 리딩을 하고 있고요. 그분들이 가지고 계신 공제적인 기술이 현재 사회적 인식으로 굉장히 열악하다라는 인식을 많이 가지고 있지만 그렇지 않고 공제 기술로만으로도 충분히 주체적인 사업이 가능하다고 인식을 심어드리는 걸 설명하고 있습니다.
추가적으로 좀
네.
프로젝트 카테고리를 나름대로 정하셨어요.
네.
공동체 형성.
저희가 진행하고 있는 프로젝트 중에 그걸 어디서 컨셉을 따냐면은 저희가 제출해야 되는 엑스 월드와이드 제출해.
Your time has expired. Judges, please join me thanking